Whoa! Hello friends, and welcome to our beachfront Alaska cabin. Bennett and I drove about 5 hours yesterday and then got on a ferry boat to be able to get to our cabin. My husband Mark and our other 3 children were supposed to meet us here at the cabin flying in our small airplane. Well, as we were driving, the weather kept getting worse and worse and worse as we were driving. There were some places where the fog was all the way down to the road. That was not good flying weather. Unfortunately, by the time we were getting on the ferry, he had determined he was not going to be able to join us. Luckily, Mark's parents are here at the cabin. His dad picked Bennett and I up in a small raft, and we were able to come to the cabin, have some dinner, have a good night's sleep, and then today we've been playing the waiting game. The fog has rolled in, the fog has rolled out, the fog has rolled in again. I just got a message from Mark that they are finally flying. It should take them about an hour and 30 minutes to fly if the clouds are not too bad. If they are, they would maybe have to do an emergency landing somewhere at an extra airport along the way. Hopefully they're just gonna make it here without any problems. Mark was watching the weather all morning to try and determine if it was safe to come. So we love coming to the cabin. It is a very special place for our family here on the beach, a place to spend time together, to catch fish, and to explore. But it's not always easy getting here. Bennett and I have spent the morning reading and playing games, eating, and chopping wood. Yeah! Yeah! Whoa! I have an eagle looking for food.
Where'd you put the other
Well, our prayers were answered, and Mark and the other boys did make it to Seldovia.
Hey.
How was the flight?
Oh, it was challenging. It was hard. There was really strong winds, a lot of turbulence, and then the clouds came down real low and rain. It was just a challenge, but I was glad we made it.
Glad you made it too.
Yeah.
Are you gonna make it back though?
Well, we got a couple days. Weather will clear up.
It doesn't quite feel like summer has arrived here yet. We are all bundled up. I've got long johns on. We got raincoats on. It's cold and rainy. Still patches of snow on the ground.
Weston, you want a challenge? Do a challenge?
And there have been all sorts of boat problems, so just a different kind of trip.
No, I don't want
Click, 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 click. Boom! Whoa, careful!
Mom, watch our challenge. No! Mom, we both stand on here, we wiggle it. It's like a chicken fight.
And you can't move.
So what, don't fall?
Yeah. Oh no!
Aquí estoy! El gordazo!
I don't care. Mom, look at me.
Whoa! Oh, a minute.
to get water at the cabin. We have a spring that runs out of the bluff up behind us. So Mark got that set up yesterday. And then we have a series of hoses that bring it to the house, and then we store them in these containers too. How many gallons do you have?
We have 50 gallons here. These are 275 gallon tanks, and so it's filled up 50 so far. Plus we got 15 up on top of the house. And
That's how it comes into the house, and then the overflow goes into there, and then we use it in the house.
15?
15. We have 50 right here. Hey Bennett, leave it alone.
And then for water that we just want to rinse things off in, we're gathering into a bucket from the roof. Clean our shoes with that.
Good. This is Alaska. This is why I live here. Mom, this is Alaska. This is why I live here.
It is so nice and warm. Nice. It's not warm out here, and it's not hot.
Yes, it is. I'm not going in back.
Woo. Okay, I gotta wash my face off first.
Woo! Nice job, Bennett.
We do have a shower, but it is not set up for the year
You don't need a
yet.
shower anymore.
So Bennett's just having a rainwater shower.
Well, before dinner we went fishing. It was rainy and cold, but we persevered for a couple hours, and we came home with this red rock. Whoa, it's still alive a little bit. This red rock sculpin. Pretty kind of interesting looking fish. We'll get a little meat off that. And then we got these two nice flounders. So not our normal fish, but it'll make for dinner. We're gonna clean them up and do what we can do. We'd much rather have some nice big halibut, but we're having some boat problems and the weather's been kind of rough, and this is all we could get done here close to the cabin. We're gonna make some fish tacos out of these tomorrow. We got these fish carcasses all cleaned up. I'm gonna throw these out on the beach, and we'll see if any eagles come and eat. The eagles are super hungry this time of year. Ugh. I bet it won't be long. All right, well, we got a small bowl full of meat off that fish. I'm gonna go rinse it down here in the salt water. Make sure it's ready for tomorrow. Time to go inside and get next to a warm fire.
Wait, Hunter and it's not raining. It's just.
He did it.
No, it didn't.
It's getting out of the house on a rainy day, and we got the kids loaded up in the boat, and Hunter's over here shore fishing. We're gonna see if we can go have a little adventure. Do you have an adventure, Weston? Go look for animals, maybe catch a fish?
We're going to the field dock.
Are we? Okay. Bennett's been pumping for a while. This
All
is
three of us.
Oh, we have a
Have
ton
you?
of wine.
Yeah.
this is mostly rainwater from the night. Last night it's rained all night long.
I got what the sun looks like.
What? That's a cormorant right there. Yeah, it's one of the different types of cormorants. Okay. Well, it's kind of nasty. We tried another spot, but we're gonna head back to the cabin.
Well, friends, if you're new here, let me give you a quick tour of this cabin. This is the living room. It has the wood-fired burning stove. There are times when we come to the cabin that we don't use this stove at all. It's just so nice and warm. This has not been one of those times. This trip, we've pretty much had this stove running all the time until just a few minutes ago because the sun came out for a few minutes. It's still really cold out, but we need it, obviously, to dry clothes, especially when it's raining outside. Then we have our kitchen over here. This is run off of propane gas and it works really, really well. And the sink is connected to the water outside. So we have some running water. Some years it does run out and we don't have it and we have to haul water from town. The cabin has one bedroom here and then it has some really steep stairs going up and a gigantic room up here. It is a mess because, you know, we're just here relaxing and we're not very good at cleaning up after ourselves when we're relaxing. But there is 1, 2, 3 twin beds plus room for a mattress here that we have folded up and then a king size bed here. And pretty much our entire family fits up here quite comfortably. To me, this is the best view from this room right here. Love waking up here, watching the ocean. I sleep really well at the cabin with less distractions. I think I've taken 1 to 2 naps every single day. Really short naps, but just feels good to relax. The cabin makes you slow down. We are really busy when we're here, usually going fishing and things like that, but it's just at a different pace. Less electronics. But we do have a solar panel. Up here on the roof, there's a solar panel. We have some batteries down here, and we can charge things here. Not much charging going on right now because we haven't had much sun, but when it does get sunny, we can charge laptops, we can charge phones, iPads, all that stuff. So that was an upgrade that Mark made a few years ago and it's been really nice. He also put in these little LED lights and sometimes we need them. It doesn't get too dark in the summer, but when we do need them, we like to have them.
These kind of sticks are kindling. These are the small ones we use to start the fire.
Do I look like a lumberjack?
You do look like a lumberjack.
Good.
A few years ago when we realized we loved coming down to the cabin with Mark's sister and her family and grandma and grandpa, we realized there wasn't really enough room because we have 4 kids. Mark's sister Sarah has 5 kids. So as a family, we also built a bunkhouse that has become a favorite place of ours. We are not using it currently because we all fit in the house, but it's really fun. This is our bunkhouse. It is back here behind the main house, and Mark's sister Sarah and Mark have created this awesome obstacle course over the years. We spend a ton of time out here. One nice thing about the trip right now is there are absolutely no mosquitoes. It's too cold for them yet, so that is a plus of it being cold and rainy. So this bunkhouse has 4 twin-size bunks here. And then when you go upstairs, we call it the bunkie. And then when you go upstairs, oh my goodness, Hunter, there is just a bed. And then you can also charge things here. This also has a solar panel and a battery. So we are kind of using the bunkhouse right now to charge things because this battery is better at holding a charge right now. Last year, our brother-in-law decided we needed a shower, and I am happy he got that thought. So this is an on-demand water heater, and we can take a shower. Mark just got this set up for the year, so I plan on taking a shower tonight, and it's gonna feel wonderful. Goes all the way back to the house where we have those 2 tanks. And then the overflow water that we usually use in the house that would usually just go out into the garden is used now for our showers, which is amazing. Now you might wonder where we go to the bathroom. In this outhouse that's been around for what, 40 years? It's a 2-seater for when you have little kids and gotta run to the bathroom together. Stinky, but does the job. When we come here, we bring our food in coolers. We do not have any sort of refrigerator, and we just have to buy ice from in town to keep things cool, or we can freeze things in town if we catch fish, or right now we're just using snow that we're finding back by the bluff and filling that in our coolers to keep things cool. We make it work. Across the bay right there is the state ferry, the Tustamina. It comes here to Seldovia so people can get their cars here. Seldovia may seem like an island, but it is actually attached to the mainland, but there is no road to get here, so you have to either take an airplane or a boat. That is why the state ferry runs here. It's called the Alaska Marine Highway to get people to all these places in Alaska that are kind of tricky to get to. If you want to bring your car, you can. We are actually putting a boat on that ferry right now so that it can be taken back to Homer to get worked on. It's Mark's parents' main boat. Is having some issues right now. We're hoping are going to get taken care of so that we can use it this summer. Making some dinner tonight. This is canned moose meat. I'm going to add that to a stew. It's got carrots, onions, zucchini, celery in there. I used the broth from here and some water and some bouillon. And then I'm also cooking some barley over here to add. And have a yummy stew for dinner. Moose stew.
This afternoon, Hunter and I went diving here in front of the cabin. It was really cold, but Hunter found a couple of these rock oysters here. So they're not very big. They're this shellfish. How was it diving, Hunter?
It was really cold. It was also kind of you wouldn't think it's the ocean, but it was actually the water is moving pretty fast because of the current.
So we are going to, we're just washing these off and we're going to steam them up, and they'll be like a little appetizer here. You can see they got barnacles, all kinds of stuff growing on them. And so when they get cooked, they'll open up. They're attached to these rocks and stuff down there, and you just pick them up. All right, let's see how these rock oysters are. Here, Hunter. Oh, shells are cracked. What you got, Hunter?
Rock oyster.
Okay.
Wow, there's like nothing in there.
There's not much. You need to get a fork to eat it.
Is this
Eat
egg?
it all, one bite.
That's egg. You can eat the mussel there. Look at this. It's still got the rock attached. There we go. Well, Hunter, if you want, there's this mussel right here. That's good to eat,
Eat it
for
all.
sure. Okay, so Everett, here I'm going to take. You can just kind of eat different parts if you want.
What's that?
There's not much there on these shells. On these.
I can just eat the mussel. This?
Look at there. There's the exciser mussel right there.
What? Can I eat this?
Chewy.
Just the mussel.
Oh, wait a second. That one's got a lot there. These are the eggs. If you want to eat that, that's like eggs right here.
Well, I don't want to get sick.
I can eat this.
Yeah, the orange stuff.
Mom,
Okay, Everett, you want to try?
my exercise from this.
What?
Okay, here's the exciser mussel right here. This thing right there.
Then I'm gonna go brave.
This is the exciser mussel right
I'm
there.
gonna get some egg.
Okay, eat this first.
They got wet a little bit, and now I thought they
And
would
right
dry out, but
here's
they're
the
kind of
eggs. This
Right
time of
here.
year.
breaking apart.
Okay, Everett, you can eat this whole part here. It's a little bit of egg, and it's another mussel here. Want to eat
I
it?
want a little more.
You like
I
it?
wonder if it would have been any better in the oven.
Pretty shells too. Look at that.
So Bennett has gotten in his 7mm wetsuit. He likes to go out and be pulled or towed behind the raft on a little kayak. So we're gonna watch him do his stuff.
Okay.
he's still going. No hands. No hands. He's showing off now.
Can we do it again?
Bennett, you're amazing. Will you float on your back so we can see you?
He's gotten a lot better over the last times we practiced. I was impressed when you were cutting back and forth in the wake, and
It's starting to rain again, but it's time for me to go have a shower. And it's gonna feel so good. I've just gotta go over and turn the water on from the water tank so it can come through. Last year we made this fun little shower sign out of some beach glass that we found.
see the temperature here. Feel the heat here. Yeah, right now it's. Before Lauren takes a shower, I'm checking the water level here, and it looks like we got 150 gallons so far, and this is all totally pure spring water that comes out of the mountain, and it just comes at a dribble at a time, and we get 50-60 gallons a day. And later in the year, now it's maybe 70, but this is perfect. You just got to store it like this, and then we can use it for showers, bathing, and whatever else we need.
Well, that felt amazing to get a shower. A shower when you've been camping, even in a cabin, just hits differently. It feels so good. Now I'm gonna get our room cleaned up, tidied up before bed so that we can all have a peaceful night's sleep. It's nice and tidy now. Got everybody's bags cleaned back up. And we're having the most gorgeous night. Hard to get the kids to go to bed when the nicest weather is at bedtime. It's beautiful out. Mark's just finishing up getting Weston and Everett showers. He got a shower, Hunter got a shower. Bennett did his shower out in the ocean. We're all cleaned up, ready for bed.
Good morning. We are heading out on a little fishing expedition. The weather's pretty calm, and we'll go see if me and Hunter and Grandpa go catch some fish for dinner. Great. Got a curious sea otter over here checking us out while we're fishing. He was swimming right up to us till I kind of started talking. I was just saying we were gonna leave. Nice, Dad. Swing it over this way, we'll grab it.
Oh, it's sunburned.
Oh, you got the raspberry.
Raspberry delight.
Oh man, look at that. They're sure pretty.
That's pretty good size.
All right. So this is the kelp greenling, and inside, see it's got kind of a bluish mouth. Beautiful.
Big flounder.
Okay.
Flounder.
Hey. You want to call that big flounder still?
No.
It's got shrinkage when it gets in the boat. Hey, but you got one. You got something.
Old noodle rod.
Yeah.
If I have somebody else.
Turkey, Hunter, you're pulling us around and you're twisting us all up. There's enough to spin the whole boat.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Well, it's something. More than we got at the last spot. Need the pliers?
Oh, cool. I lost it.
Where's it up? I don't even see kelp. Are we up? Oh.
Ooh. Oh, wow, that's a big one.
Oh, this is a roller in here. I just can't
Oh, wow, this is pretty big. Oh, look at this.
Nice.
That's a decent one.
Nice job. Show the camera there.
Is it on?
Oh, yeah, but it's you gotta get that lower.
Ooh, a lot of Greenland. Are we gonna feed this one? It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. Yes, we keep it. Take the blue one too.
Woo!
buoys down the shore. We're gonna go in and investigate and see if we can collect some buoys for our project at home. Look at that waterfall. That is awesome. Oh yeah, it drops off fast here. Here, I'll get it. It drops off quick. What would you find? Nice, that'll be good. Somebody lost it off a fishing boat. This is a pretty rugged beach, and private people probably hardly ever stop here. We're just gonna have a look around, see if we can see anything cool. Probably gets just pounded all winter long. Hey, what do we got here? We got another buoy. Sweet. This one you couldn't see from the water. Hey, Hunter! Dad, check this out. Uh-oh. Don't go away. Okay. Sweet find. I can see that we're not the only ones here. There's a lot of this grass here has been chewed up and bitten off. So that'd be a black bear around here eating all this fresh grass coming up. Check out this cool waterfall. Wow. If it was warmer, you could take a shower under that. Awesome. Oh, I can just feel that cold air. That's so cool. Huh. Little floats. Here's some foam, looks like from a dock or something. This would be good for one of the kids' projects. What a gorgeous spot. Nice to kind of stretch our legs after being on the raft for a couple hours and start working our way home and just checking out any other beaches if we feel like it on the way back. So pretty here. You can see, I don't know, without the polarized glasses you can't see it, but it like totally changes color. You notice that? Like it hits the kelp and then it's dark. Or something, it's calm. Big rocks. There are, yeah.
Oh, there's a buoy up here. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one's a nice buoy. Some rope on it too. Let's see. Ugh. Hey, I got it.
Starting to get a full load of buoys and fishing stuff. All right, you gonna lift it out? I'll get on the other side. Okay, we'll do it kind of when a wave comes in. Ready? Okay. Go.
I'm really salty.
Okay, back home.
We got
A couple fish, but it's kind of slow, but we picked up some buoys and stuff for to play with. Here's the fish we caught. You see him in there? Not very big, huh? That's a sponge sort of thing growing.
Can we break some of it off?
Yeah, I wanted to look at down inside this track. That's a rock oyster. Look at that thing moving right there.
Is that why it wasn't pulling that well?
No, this is an old one that broke off. So then even here, that's a scallop. Not a scallop, or a rock oyster. There's some barnacles. There's one down in here.
Wow.
Amazing.
Are we gonna eat them?
So this was about 14 feet down, and that was a really low tide. You know, not that low of a tide, but
Are we
Are we gonna
Yeah,
eat
so
them?
this is like multiple layers. We can try. I want to pry this. This thing is huge and it's totally covered. Whatever this.
Chitin. What's that? Gooey.
This is like a sponge type of stuff, like a sea sponge.
Yeah.
Check out that worm, Bennett.
Dad, what's this?
Bring that in here. I'll show you. It's a sponge that was on one of the ropes. And then bring the crab too. So this is like some kind of sponge in the water. It was almost. So that's for that's comparison of what these are before all this stuff's growing on it.
Did you break his pincher?
And it moves.
Dad, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
break
been
his picture?
refurbished.
No.
Have to do that about
Oh, that's cool looking.
at least every other year. Or they,
Or they look like this.
Yeah. So this
Wow.
this is very much alive. This crab. This was down at about 24 feet, and look at the pictures on it. This one is like broken off
Oh,
and
it's
regrowing
tiny,
or
yeah.
something. This one must have broken off when we got in the boat because it was pinching on my glove. So we can cook this for dinner, guys, if you want to eat.
Is it? Can it move?
Huh?
Oh yeah, he's alive.
Oh yeah. It pinched me good on the way up. So.
It moves. It's moving.
They're just sitting there waiting for people to butcher fish.
You could.
Thank you to our friend in Florida who sent us this salsa. We sure enjoyed it on our fish tacos. We switched off doing the dishes. Tonight is Bennett's night. Just use the rinse water because you only want to do water. You don't want to do soap on the cast iron. Thanks, Bennett.
35, 36, 37, 38. Wait, can you help me?
With what?
How did you do that rug thing with no one? No.
Done this.
And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover, agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand.
2, 3, tick, tick,
Castles
tick. Boom!
Hold on.
we lose track of head up high, we
Well, friends, this trip didn't go as exactly as we had hoped. We didn't have the big boat to be able to go on some epic fishing trips and restock the freezer. We didn't get any low enough tides to do any like tide pooling and looking for awesome creatures, and it never got warm, but it was still a success. We've had so much great family time. I feel really, really rested. I have only edited probably 15-20 minutes this entire week, and we've played games together, we've played outside together, we've taken walks, we've seen eagles, we had amazing meals together, and that's what it's really all about. So it's been a successful trip. We are going home in the morning. We're going to end our night with a bonfire on the beach, and I get to take my new chair down for that. I loved having this chair this time.
Just throw that on, Bennett. Just throw it on the top. Everett, you know what is really good here? This fire ring. Very nice.
He did an excellent job on that fire ring.
It's huge.
Well, I thought it was too big, but it pretty much fits your trees in it, huh?
Everett has big ambition.
Bonfire.
Look at that. I wonder how old this one is. That's a big one.
It's working your rock candy mountain.
Like some shell down.
Yeah, those would be hard to chisel out. There's one, watch my finger, right down here there's one. We are gonna take these and, Hunter, you got the steamer to put these in the fire?
And we're not talking about marshmallows.
That's a good, I mean, I just wonder how old these things are, because these are older. Yeah. Bigger. Huh. I wonder if you'll be able to rehabilitate that.
Oh, I got this whole square done.
Do you want to eat this?
Back to this.
Yes.
So 3 can't be there.
I think that's
We can put it here.
Hey, Weston, will you flip those for us? Keep, no, yeah, there you go. Good. Shove it, got a little bit deeper in the coals. There you go, that's good. They're not browned yet. No, I don't want them on fire. Nicely golden brown. Okay, maybe we should pull these out. Okay. Alrighty. Ooh, that's hot. We gotta let them just cool off.
Use your knife to like use your pliers.
Oh, they're okay now. Oh, that one's good.
Grandpa's still working away on that. That one must have just like grown inside there. It wasn't too big to.
That's right.
It was tiny when it went in there.
They were born and raised right here in this pulley.
Good job, Bennett.
Blue
Thank you.
had a chocolate bar.
That might be Dad.
Here you go, Everett. You want to try the oyster? That's the excisor muscle and a little bit of egg and the skirt, they call it.
What's that skirt?
The skirt is the stuff that goes right around the kind of the lips right here. That
You like it?
Stick out.
Did you already eat it? You chewing on it?
So can I eat that still around?
Yeah, you can. Yep, that's what they call like the skirt or the lips.
It's the eggs. 10 out of 10.
What?
Actually,
That's a great score.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Okay.
2 out of 10. Do I just eat that?
Got a nice
And the
Do I just
exercise.
eat that?
Yeah, go for
And
it.
the exerciser. That's supposed. Can I eat
10 out of
this?
10.
Yeah, yeah.
4 out of
Look
5.
at this cool shell, Everett.
Can I
Pretty.
eat this one?
And yeah, I think it.
Okay, oh yeah. Flip it over. Flip that
I
big
want that one.
All right.
And that's all.
Look at this one, Everett. Look how bright these ones are.
Some more. They're
You
so
want some?
good. Oh, that's a good.
This is better than the s'more.
What was that?
This is better than the s'mores.
There you go. They have a nice smoky flavor when you cook them over the fire. I mean, it's just different than when we boil them or steam them. Yeah, it did. It popped for sure. Look at this. Look at that beautiful shell.
Let me eat those eggs.
Can you take off?
Here, you want me to careful?
Everett has a question, Dad.
Yes.
Can you take off the black stuff?
Take the black stuff off. I try. Small.
I'm gonna do it.
This is nice.
Mom, you think, what if we search up? Yeah.
Sad to say goodbye to this fire, but looks like the fire's going in the cabin. It'll be nice and cozy in there too. Thanks for spending time with us. The summer fun has just begun. Hopefully it'll get a little bit warmer than it is right now. We love you guys. We'll see you again real soon for more of This Alaska Life.